Okay, great. So, Simona, thank you so much for joining me for the first ever podcast that Decktopus is going to be hosting. Today, our guest is Simona Alexowska from Saasuma, and I'm really excited to talk to you.
Hi, thanks for inviting me. I'm very excited to be here.
So, Simona, can you kind of walk us through what Saasuma does and your background working with this company and what you guys have been offering to your online users?
Yeah, so it's assuming we want to provide for our customers a software where they can connect all of the apps that they're using and all of the devices that they're using, and basically have this unique experience to search through all of their content. And beside that, we offer a lot of other tools like Switch Cloud. And with this tool, you can basically transfer all of your files from one cloud storage place to another. And we were thinking about, okay, like after you do that, how will you get organized? So we added additional features like labels, like collections. So basically with Saasuma, you can organize all of your files like you would do it on your computer. And that was our starting point for the design. And the whole concept of the software, where we just wanted to present to the users a familiar way of working. So for example, like when you go to your, Finder on your Mac or on your Windows, you have on the left this menu with all of the folders, and also you can find all of the filters in the horizontal row. So that's what we are doing also with our directory. So it would be like everything in one place, but a bit easier to locate, because we are working a lot on improving our search functions. So we are like able to search through the images if there is a word on the image. And yeah, so those are our core features. We have recently added something new, and that's our extension that can be added to Google. So how we came to that is that many times we're trying to, like right now, explain what Saasuma does. And I was once asked, how can you explain in a few words? And I was like, yeah, well, it's like Google, but for your own things. And then there was this idea, like, why don't we put all of our customers, only for them, of course, secure and visible only for them, next to the results that they are finding on the internet. So yeah, with our new extension, basically on the left side, you will see all of the results from your browser. And also on the right side, you will see with the same keyword, the results from your data. So yeah, like that, we are helping users to save on time, to find everything that they are looking for, and also to communicate it and share it with their teams. So if you create a Teams account with Saasuma, you will be able to organize, add rights, sharing possibility, and like that, communicate with your whole team with the documents that you have.
That was definitely a great explanation. Thank you for walking us through that. I feel it's really, really relevant, especially given the time that we're experiencing right now with the growth of online tools. And it would be definitely super helpful for all users to kind of find this platform that will organize online things and like where they store their documents and other things that they need access to really quickly, and kind of saving that time for them is going to be super helpful in this time period where we're using online sources and documents more than ever. And time is money, obviously, more than ever right now. So it's really exciting to see what the futures Saasuma offers and how people can capitalize on these futures. Kind of helps me jump into my second question there. Can you talk us through our partnership between Decktopus and Saasuma? Obviously, we've been working on this partnership for a while now, and it's been really exciting to partner up with you. How did that partnership unfold for you guys, and what has your experience with Decktopus been? Do you think, did you start seeing the benefits right away?
Yeah, great collaboration and great team. So I must say that, yeah, our Nicola, our business developer, was the one that was leading the communication. And every time when we were sharing like our thoughts, he was actually excited to have a call with you guys. So we have great collaboration, which is also like with my equivalent with my experience with your customer support, because I also am a user. So far it's going great. Personally, I am using it, but also we are exploring like the opportunities to integrate it in the future. But we are, yeah, going to keep that I don't know, like in the future, and update all of our users through our newsletters. I'm going to speak a bit about my personal experience. So, for example, every second weeks we have our company update call, and we are supposed to create these presentations. And mostly, I am in charge for creating the presentation for this product. And when we have a busy week, because right now we're just trying to have new release every second week and so on. Sometimes I don't have the time to do it, like hours and hours in advance. So I would just go there and very quickly change the layout or change the image according to the newest feature that we are releasing, in those 2 weeks. So yeah, personally, I like it. Also, like we have our sales department, so when our sales department was creating presentations, we were doing it like this through this old, traditional way with the slides, like, and then maybe we need to struggle and ask for a designer to spend some time and design our slides, which would take them away from their work on our product. So right now, basically, our team is not only the designers are engaged in designing the slides for our sales presentations, and yeah, with Decktopus, basically they can do it in your platform, and yeah, basically that's okay. Something that I don't know, should I share, but I will, is that we have used one of the slides as a header image for our emails. So yeah, we had great response rates to that one. So thanks for giving us those creatives.
That is so exciting to hear, and happy to see that Decktopus has definitely helped you with your business initiatives. It's really nice hearing back from users and saying that like we're responsive to their needs and stuff, because we've been actively trying to build our community of user base and integrate them into our Slack channels and social media channels so that we keep that conversation ongoing at all times. And for the new features that we're going to launch, we directly take that from what they need. So definitely trying to listen to user preferences, and kind of shaping our product roadmap according to that. So it's really nice to hear that it's been helpful for you guys as well. So that kind of is a good, helpful segue into my next question. That's going to be, how do you think, so we've definitely been experiencing this very unusual and unique time period with the pandemic. And then a lot of people across the world have been turning to online resources, as a means of kind of mitigating that situation, whether it be for online education, whether it be for work from home situations. So a lot of what we used to do in real life is taken online. So online solutions that are just going to help with like saving time or just optimizing how we do work, and then making it more efficient, making our time more efficient in delivering solutions has been really, really necessary. And so these finding those online solutions have been really like significant for everyone going through this pandemic. So what do you think were some trends that you guys have been observing at Saasuma with your users? And then do you think those trends are going to be permanent? And how do you think online tools can mitigate that situation?
Yeah. Well, definitely. I think when this period with the coronavirus started, I mean, I was working remote even before that, but that's just me. But what I have noticed is that many people were trying to be, I don't know, let's say it creative, and trying to find a way like to go through this period. And in that process, like everybody was looking for some tool, and sometimes it was a good one, sometimes not. But I guess that's one of our biggest goals in Saasuma, to and I mean, even though we have started with this idea even before this period, is to basically make this period easier. And the organization and location of all of your documents and files, especially if you're working in a team, when you're only online, is just made so much more easier. Because if you would have been in an office, you could like ask your colleague and so on. Of course, you can do it right now on Slack, but even that, like in one day, can take like, I don't know, almost half an hour altogether, like the communication, the location of the files, and so on. So yeah, that's why basically with Saasuma we have like this, let's say, the community of people that have decided to share some of their data with somebody from their company or organization, are basically easier to communicate and to share files together and so on. Also, like that was the, let's say, the team's side of things, but we, if something was, I don't know, in hard copy, or you were using less tools in the past, today, especially people that are working on many projects, let's say freelancers, or they are engaged with different teams on different platforms. What I have noticed, like when I'm going, especially through co-working spaces, the ones that were open right now, is that they have like so many tabs opened, and there is Jira, there is Asana, there is Drive, also there is Dropbox, and different client, or from some reason, they have their accounts on so many platforms that are basically doing similar thing, or some things can be mapped out. So that's why we're thinking like, okay, so do we need to be to have like work on so many fronts, or we can just combine all of that and somehow map it out, and have help the users to locate everything from one place and integrate all of those softwares that they would like in the morning have to wake up and open all of that. My personal experience is that when I was working, yeah, in the past, I was working in a digital marketing agency. I had different clients, and they would all ask me to create different Gmail accounts. And one of them was using Trello, one of them was using Asana. So they would create for me, um, they would add me as a user on those platforms. So sometimes it would happen that it's just exhausting for me to have an easy overview of how my day looks like, and what is shared with me, if I have to go and log into every separate platform for every separate client. And yeah, personally, I have struggled with that. So yeah, that's why I hope that this will be useful for many people that are in that similar situation, that they can basically save on time, and also not only on time, but maybe save their nerves, I would say, and go to one software only, which is Saasuma, and search for everything from there.
Definitely on the same page with you there. Working with so many startups freelance for myself has also been difficult to navigate given the abundance of applications and different platforms I needed to be working with, different emails I needed to have. And so definitely being able to manage that from one place would be super easy and time efficient at the same time. So going forwards, do you think there will be more solutions like this, trying to kind of save time for people, especially as a work from home is looking to be something that is here to stay, especially for like a lot of companies are giving the option for their employees to work from home forever, and then most of them are transitioning into a more hybrid working situation. So what do you think is going to happen in the near future?
Yeah, we are following that. We are following like those trends and those statistics frequently, because yeah, we want to improve our product in that direction. But it seems like with some um analysis, it came out that a big percentage of the people that weren't working remotely after this have said that they would partly go back to the office, like I don't know, a few times, a few days in a week, or they would completely stay at home. So I think that this is like an awakening for those industries that can allow for their employees to work from home, that basically it's doable. I mean, we have come so far with the technology, and we are creative, and right now there are a lot of like people working in the IT industry. So I think that the world is going in that direction, and even those like traditional companies are seeing right now good results from people that are working remotely. So I guess what's next is how to make that easier, how not to make it an issue, and how to help companies and also employees understand that this is not like a change that you just need to go through, but it's actually a change that may be positive. So I guess it's like our way of approaching that change. And by making it easier and pleasant and actually more productive, I guess we are learning new ways that we can even we can adapt now, but also keep in the future.
Definitely. That's a great way to wrap up our mini podcast. So I really thank you for your time. Appreciate you joining us today for the first podcast of Decktopus in collaboration with Saasuma. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. I have enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.